I try to make sure it's cool. Like I tell them, like if you're not comfortable with that, I don't want to throw you out your comfort zone because I want you to do your thing. But I only work with people who they don't even look at it like, yo, this is your video. Like, dog, my name is on this. So like, if you think we're gonna put out a video and it's gonna just be whatever and it's gonna look crazy, you're crazy. My name is on this.
Right.
So when I work with people like that, it gives me a comfortability to know, like, even if there's something that I don't see or there's something that I'm not 100% there for, they're not just gonna be half-ass on it and just trying to get it out the way.
Yeah, you can't do nothing but respect that.
Professionalism, niggas. Y'all learned something from a young boy.
Appreciate that, yeah.
A lot of people just show up, or a lot of artists will show up and just let the cameras roll, do whatever, then roll. You feel me? Like, you gotta have full constructive criticism on your shit.
I got into it with, where was we at? We was, in DC, I think. I got into it with one of the event people because they was like, "Oh, we don't do sound checks." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "You don't do sound checks?" I'm like, "Cuz, you think I'm ready to get up there?" I'm telling you now, like I'm passionate about my music. I get up there and you got me sounding crazy or it's skipping, and I throw the mic at you, bro, like straightforward, like because it's very simple. You gotta be professional.
I love that because it's a lot of artists that get on stage and they never even rehearse nothing and just be rapping over that track sounding crazy. I hate that shit.
Stories, but I was just now South by Southwest and I did like one of them side stages that was like a little bit away from the event, from like all the other venues, and they told me, they was like, yeah, you could do 7 minutes, but I'm like, man, I just came all the way from Baltimore, like my shit run over 7 minutes, go to 8. I'm gonna do my 3 songs, like point blank period. So I got to doing it. I got to the last verse. I probably had 2 more bars, and then the hook came in and it was done. They just straight turned my music down. So like I'm zapping out on the stage and I'm ready to throw the microphone at the DJ, but he's some old ass like looking nigga. So I'm kind of like, man, I'm a good person, so I'm like, I ain't ready to do that. So I started like leaning on the promoter, and it kind of escalated, but I'm smart enough to know, like, dog, you in a whole nother state. You need these niggas city and town, bro. Like, just take it as an L. It is what it is. But I don't play about my shit like at all.
But no, you doing South. That's a good way to segue into that because I was going to talk about it. I seen you out Austin doing your thing. There was a lot of Baltimore artists out there, though.
Yeah.
Did you run into any?
I ran into Tess, as a matter of fact. Like, literally on the street, just ran to the nigga like, oh, shit. Like, I knew he was down there, but we ran into each other because we was both so busy doing separate things. But me and my cousin Lev, we just literally jumped up to, like, the night before and just was like, man, let's go down there. I booked the Airbnb, booked the flights, and was like, man, let's just go down there.
Man.
Yeah.
How do you get prepared for a performance like that? That's like in front of a lot of people.
I mean, for me, honestly, I've been performing since 4th grade, so everything.
What was your 4th grade performance like?
You want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? It was a total bust. Like,
what was it, like a talent show?
It was a talent show. It was a talent show, but it was a total bust because I was rocking. Like, see, they kept trying to get me to come up with like I was trying to like dance and shit at the time, right? So they tried to get me come up with like a dance routine, and I'm like, man, I'm freestyling it like every time. I'm just gonna rock. And I forgot they put a microphone on right over top of your head, but I forgot I had a fucking hat on. So I tried to do like some Michael Jackson shit with my hat. Man, I went like this. The whole headset went like. I was just on stage like, and then from there it was like, bruh, shit. The fucking go wrong.
Was it an original song or were you performing?
No, I was. I'm not gonna tell you the song it was because it's nah.
I believe I can fly.
Nah.
Whose song?
No, wasn't that K?
Nah, I'ma just say it was some R&B shit, but nah. All I'ma say is
it was us.
Shit!
It was close to Usher. It was close to Usher, but it wasn't Usher. But no, at the time, my mom had a real good friend, Bill Pettaway, that was like executive producer at Arista Records at the time, and he used to just send her a bunch of like all Mariah Carey, Babyface, and other like R&B pop artists at the time. So that's all I listened to. My mother never let me just listen to rap, none of that stuff. So
what made you want to rap then?
Because I couldn't sing. To be honest with you, I tried singing.
So if you could have sang, you would have been out this bitch singing oohs and ahs.
Yeah, that's why when I got auto-tune, I was like, oh yeah, I can fuck it up.
I'm about to say, yo, you fronting because in the song,
I can fuck it up now.
in the comedy joint, you doing a little harmonizing.
Yeah. That's because for the simple fact, like when I was younger, I used to always want to try to sing, and maybe I could, but I didn't have no relatives or nothing around that heard me like practicing and shouting like, oh, you got a really good voice. So I kind of was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this rapping shit. But
so you're still not gonna tell us what song it was?
Nah, I can't do that, man. I can't do that.
I think I know what it was.
Nah, you're never gonna guess it. Like
Probably some BTK shit.
No, even older than that. It was older than
What's
that.
the man?
Older. Y'all will never guess the person.
Hey,
like,
yo, but,
and the person.
Genuine Prime.
It was genuine. He did pony.
Nah, hell
He
no.
did pony.
Hell no. Hell no. I ain't no
Like,
point.
was like differences or something.
Nah. You know what's so crazy about we talking about this? I literally 2 nights ago just did a song that had a full sample from Genuine in it. And I was like, damn, yo. I just was telling this story to them. I'm like, yo, I remember 4th grade.
Did the Genuine song?
Yeah, so y'all that mentioned that shit. Nah. I ain't gonna lie, it was a Timberland joint. It was a Timberland joint, so it was really like rocking.
Okay.
It was slapping. It was slapping.
He was doing the joint where Genuine did the dance in the suit and shit.
Nah.
He tried to do his hat. His shit went up.
Nah, I didn't have cable back then, so I didn't see the videos either.
Oh man. But no, man. So you out Southwest by Southwest. A lot of artists migrated out there. The bus moves. Did you find it, you know what I mean, lucrative for you? Like, did you like rub shoulders? And then
Everything.
seeing Test Me and people like that, do people give you a lot more respect because they see you really out here grinding versus sitting in the city talking about?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of people that used to come into the studio, I started recording like YGG Tay. I used to record Scola. I used to record Rest in Peace Scooter. So, YG Tech, all them. So like, a lot of them was like, dog, I didn't even know you rap. So I'm like, shit, wow. Y'all fuck with it, I appreciate it. But, other than that, I get the respect. But as far as going out South by Southwest, I don't look at it as like, oh, I met this person. I feel like when you put your right foot before your left foot and repeat that step, regardless whatever comes after that, something occurred. Something happened. And then for instance, it did. Like, I know, shout out to DJ Rez, but I told Rez, he seen I was down there. I called him like, bro, you coming down? He's like, nah. He called me back like 10 minutes later, like, yo, call such and such, go pull up on him. I want y'all to network. Did that, boom, got some contact information. So it was just like, wow. If I'd have stayed here, you know what I'm saying?
You'd have missed out
You
on all
got
that
that plug.
So.
How'd you get into like the engineering, recording people though? How did you get into that?
I would go to studios and I would record and it would sound like trash. Like it would suck. I would listen to myself and be like, yo, I sound like this? Like I don't even like my voice. But I knew I was like, it wasn't me because in high school I was like I was known for rapping. Like I was just known. So I'm like, I know I don't suck. So it's gotta be something. And then I started just trying to do the shit myself when we was working at that studio. And then I was like, you know what? I think I might be able to figure this out. And then I locked in. I stopped doing music for like 2.5, 3 years. And I just sat in the house. And I just recorded probably like over 150 songs. I put a whole mixtape together. And then somebody broke in my car and stole my laptop.
Damn,
hard
dog.
drive. Yeah, I had a whole
Thieving bitch.
Yeah, that was in 2000. That was in 2016. So then fast forward a year later, 2017, I went to, like 3 weeks later, I bought a whole new MacBook, bought Pro Tools, did all that shit over again, and I just was like, you know what? Boom. I just put out that I Had To project.
About
like
that,
6-7 months later, I put that out. Whoa, I put it out 6-7 months later, but I did all that shit in a month, the whole project.
Right.
Just sitting in the house recording. So I just practiced my craft until the people that I was playing it for that was like, was like, damn, yo, this shit. Once I started getting that reaction, I was like, all right, bet, it's time to put it out.
Dude.
Your name. Let's talk about that. Why did you decide just to have that name as a rap name?
Well, my real name is Tajanor. So that's it's Arabic for Crown of Light. I'm not Arabic. No way. I'm Portuguese and Indian actually. Okay. And but my father gave me that name. It means Crown of Light. So I got the name tattooed on the back of my arm, and I got Crown of Light tattooed on my arm. So those what those meanings for. Justaaj came about just from literally like first day of school. People always trying to get to like understand your name. They be like Taj, and you be like, man, it's Justaaj. So when I just said that so many times. Actually, Tess gave me a name. He was like, yo, you say that shit so much. That should be your name. Like you should make it like that. Like,
but it stands out.
Yeah. And I literally would tell like girls and stuff would come to the studio like, what's your name? And they're like, what? And I'm like, it's Justaaj. And they was like, you know what? You should just rock with that. And I didn't. It just stuck. So.
It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
up, man. So listen, what's next for you, dog? What's the next move, man?
I'm thinking about putting another project out probably like September.
Right.
But until then, it's just all videos. I'm gonna release singles. You know, pump them on the radio. Just make sure people around here can get it. All the music on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud. You name it, it's there.
Now, cause you run around in and out of town busting moves.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel it like as a necessity that you gotta make yourself a staple here? Like, yo, niggas gotta know me. Because you busting moves that niggas that's on is doing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like in a way you gotta have your backyard secured, but for me, I'm more so concerned. Like, I'm good with, like, look, y'all know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people here. I know a lot of musicians. I know a lot of engineers, producers,
right.
Videographers, everything. So it's like I'm putting in the work, but Baltimore is such a small city with a small population, and unfortunately, we're not a city where, like LA, you could just go up the street. We're not in New York where you can just go up the street. You gotta leave. Like, and until somebody comes back and says, look, we're open. And people have been doing that. You've been seeing executives and people coming here and they bringing people. But if you pay attention, they're still leaving to get things done.
Do you feel like you get more love outside of Baltimore or Baltimore?
No, I feel like I get more love outside.
Facts.
It's sad to say, but it's true. Like, in my area where I'm from, I've always been like a well-known person. So it's in a sense, it's like you either fuck with me or you don't like me. So when it comes to the music sense, it's kind of hard for me to really like depict on what's biased and unbiased, because I don't really know if you saying my shit's tight, you fuck with me because you really fuck with me as a person, or if you genuinely. So I see the people like I haven't talked to in years from school, 8 years ago and all that. So those are the genuine people I know that really like it. But as far as like going out of town, it just be crazy. You go out of town and people who don't know you, who don't have a second opinion or thought about you, once they hear your music, they're like, yo, what the, and they like acting like straight like you've been on the top 10, you know what I'm saying? Billboard, it's like,
showing hella love.
Yeah, it make it hard. It make you kind of want to be like, man, I'm not even ready to go back. Like, I'm ready to leave and try to pursue it out here. But at the same time, I feel like I've then pushed the stapler so hard in here that's like, I'm already here. I got so many connections and network. Let me just keep leaving and coming back until, opportunity to present itself to leave for good. Shoot, I'm gonna come back, but
you definitely gotta stay on the move for real, because there ain't no artist being broke inside of Baltimore. You can be from Baltimore, but they're not being broke. I mean, there's no record labels here.
It's not,
you feel
and
me?
that's
like,
all it is it's no record labels. It's like everything that's going on inside of Baltimore right now is people that's coming in, and there's nothing wrong with that because there's nothing here.
Right.
Like, we need that. It's honestly, I feel like since, once again, rest in peace, Scooter, I feel like it's our second chance. Because when they took him, it
opened the door, man. The floodgates came.
Before, you know what I'm saying? Before they took him, he opened the door. The
Right.
doors was open.
was
Like he had
definitely
Diddy posting them. Like, come on,
That was crazy.
That was huge. I remember being in the studio and seeing that shit when they was like, "Damn, yo, look at this shit," and it was like, "Wow!" Like,
But yo, I remember that campaign when the campaign started for that. The second mixtape he dropped and shit, right? And it was like, yo, he started hanging with Chino and them. All of them started stepping out. And we used to be like, yo, once Chino just post his shit and Meek see him, he gonna be on. And god damn it, if that didn't just happen. Like, soon as he gave Meek the joint, Meek started playing.
He started
buzzing.
playing. He was rocking with it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, so it's like, once again, rest in peace to him. So when they took him, I feel like the music scene kind of simmered down. It did. It put a damper over everybody, like mentally.
Yeah,
like that was harsh for the city to take. But I feel like with the other artists such as like Band Hunter Izzy and Tate Cobain, of course, President Davo, a lot of these artists who Moose, a lot of these artists who are really generating a hard buzz on the internet and also outside of that realm, they're the ones that's bringing that life back. And it's just Baltimore's an untapped market. So in due time, once they start to see like, oh shit, who the fuck is these people flying from out of here? It's gonna be like a gold rush, and people are gonna start running here to try to get something. So,
but people love Baltimore, and I don't think that's out of towners actually.
They love
like
it here.
The Baltimore
they love
area.
it. They love our accent. They love
us
everything
like
about
The
us.
Wire.
Yeah.
Like, you go to New York, they'll be like, damn.
that's the first thing they say. Is it really like The Wire? Like,
Yeah, they do love Baltimore. Like, especially like down south, they love Baltimore.
And that's not like we need to love Baltimore more sometimes.
I mean, we do, but
Did y'all hear what she
Facts
just said,
is facts, yo.
Did y'all hear what she?
I say shit, but I'm saying like sometimes we do.
We need to love each other more.
Support.
We need to love each other more.
Oh yeah, for a fact.
It's
We
not-
definitely did.
And
We
I will say, I do feel like it has been a big change in that. Like
It
I
has.
see a lot of artists that I wouldn't expect or I didn't know would be cool with each other, be like posting up and supporting each other, pushing each other's projects.
Right.
And it's like, yo, that's what we need. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
that's what we need. We don't need to worry about
If
who's
we
the
all
first
work,
one. It
yeah,
don't
if we
matter,
all
just
work
let one-
together, it would definitely be. We
Yes,
would all be
everybody
lit.
getting on. Everybody
Right.
getting
I
on.
say, look at Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, if you
Them
look at
niggas
the end
go
result,
on.
it's probably like a cool 10 artists from Chicago from that era that's still
But they all
standing.
they all
But
come
how
together.
many blossom? Man, you had like probably 100 Chicago
Yeah.
artists that actually had a name.
Yeah.
And, you know, for whatever reasons, they didn't excel, for whatever reasons, but that's what Baltimore needs. It
But
needs
you
that-
got people
that
like
boom.
Big Sean, you feel me? Like when he started fucking with Cash Doll, they straight came together, did a song together. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
you got Big Sean and fuck with everybody from Chicago just off the strength of them
mean
being from
Detroit?
Chicago. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Detroit. I'm sorry.
They
Yeah,
strong.
like they'll just jump together. You feel me? You got those people, you got those artists that come out and really show love. That's why I feel like Scooter was one of them people like
Yeah,
that just
most
show
definitely.
love and wasn't
Most
on no
definitely.
shit of like, oh yeah, I'm not really fucking with them.
But it's
like,
dope. It's dope to see. It's like it's dope to see Moose and Scola hanging out. It's dope to
Yeah,
see
yeah, definitely
all
dope.
the artists, all of y'all doing y'all thing. Like all of y'all now in the mix because at one point Baltimore wasn't like that, man.
No, not at
We was
all.
doing music on our own. We was paying niggas to get on shows.
Yeah.
Now y'all getting paid. Y'all in and out of town.
Yeah.
Right.
So now you see what the life is really like, man. So it's definitely dope. You came through and fuck with us, man. For real.
I appreciate y'all
And I
having
think
come
we
through.
should get a little more personal on that note.
Talk to me, talk to me.
You wanna go first?
Well, I gotta go
Because
first.
you always got the good.
No, I don't. I ain't nothing. I don't have nothing,
That's
y'all.
like vintage vagina.
Yo, all right, so that's what we doing, this or that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, go
All
ahead.
right. So
Go ahead.
since they like my vintage vagina shit, you know what vintage vagina is? Have you heard of it before?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Oh, okay. So we gonna get into it. This or that. You feel me? Vintage vagina. We gonna go first. Neil Long,
We always do Nia Long.
cause I love her, yo. She's
Oh,
a
it's not,
shit.
It's not an either or. It's just
It's
a yes or no.
No, it's a either or. I'm about to
Okay,
drop the last person. So it's Neil Long
Uh-huh.
or Halle Berry.
Neil Long.
You don't like Halle?
Man,
I heard she was crazy though.
Pussy phony
I
and
seen
shit.
more movies with Neil Long than Halle Berry. I need Neil.
Okay.
Nene.
Yeah, Nene definitely is the
Yeah,
shit.
need her.
I like Neil Long.
Nobody else?
What?
When it I want to ask him this because y'all niggas
Go
love
ahead.
these fake asses. If you had to choose a fake ass, choose between this man over here,
Nicki
Nicki Minaj. You know he's the biggest co-star for fucking Nicki
That's
Minaj.
the president of her.
Right, for fan club. So Nicki Minaj
Her
or
face is tattooed.
Lola, the one from DC that fuck with Los now. They both is fountainy, but
Lola,
Lola, yo, you got
her
respect,
ass
shorty,
fake?
yo.
Her ass fake?
yes,
Is
her
it?
ass don't match her legs.
I mean, I ain't paid attention to it a little bit.
All right, well, check this out. We
I had to
all right,
say
hold up.
Nicki,
Black
bro.
China.
I need that. Black China and Nicki.
That
Nicki.
bitch shit look like an ant.
Nicki. Yeah, Black China shit look a little
That shit
Like-
look fountainy.
Like,
I swear.
I ain't, yeah, I'm not playing with that.
Yo, we gonna go with.
I mean, I would, but if I had the option, Nicki.
Okay.
Amber Rose before the breast implants or after the breast implants?
I think she was always bad.
She said she never got in place. I'd be so confused.
No, I mean the well, she got a reduction.
Oh, the reduction?
It was just bad.
I'll be honest with you.
That white bitch right
Yeah, she could be either or. She got
Totally not white.
she
Totally
got
not white.
so
Okay,
much
she got
that-
white in her. Fuck is you
she
talking
got
about?
so
She ain't
much
all the
stuff
way
that she
black.
could just do for days.
You know her daddy, man.
He's Creole.
Her
Her
daddy's
dad's
back, though.
Italian, I think.
Whatever.
Italian people aren't white.
Man, that motherfucker black.
Have you talked to
Yeah.
Italian people before?
I was
She
I was
white
saying
with
without-
Italian
without-
sauce. Like,
Said Italian, so.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying,
Her
yo.
mom is Creole.
Are you sure about
I'm
this?
positive. Look up. Her mom is not a white woman.
But yo, man, this and that on the rap. So they talking about these bitches. We gonna talk about the rappers, dog. This and that. You know what I'm saying? We can go
You
with.
gotta get off the fun shit.
Sure, we gotta get the Nas and Jay. Cause y'all talking about this bullshit ass bitches, man. We the.
But you be on that dick though, cause
That
you be
was
liking all that
That was
shit.
yesterday, though. We gotta talk about yesterday.
Shooty's so fat.
No,
Right.
Fat.
You fat as shit.
For real, they do be fat as shit. Like, some real
I
shit.
think everybody's
Nas
fat.
and Jay, bro. Nas and Jay.
I be looking at Kim Kardashian like, I know you all fake, but God
They put together like 5
She didn't
levels.
need
That package is so
Did you see him
presented
before?
so well.
Did you see him before?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't care what nobody say
I don't
right
wanna
now.
see it before.
Kylie's
I seen
killing
it
shit
after
right
the porn, and
now.
that's all I needed.
Kylie's killing shit
All
right
she
now.
did was like, go make me look
Kylie.
like Kim. That's all she
Yeah,
did.
but you know what? She looks a little better. I'm sorry.
Nah, I would choose Kim over all of them.
Yeah.
No, Chloe the shit.
What about the other
Stop
one?
playing with
The one that
her.
got the
Before
two
she
babies.
got pregnant, she was the shit.
Babe, but
What's it, Courtney?
Courtney's all that.
like
She only got her breast
are we
done.
talking about hitting or cuffing? We talking about
Fuck it.
if we talking about cuffing, it's gonna be between Kendall and Courtney. Like they don't have no controversy with
So
them.
you're gonna smash Kim and you would cuff Courtney.
If in a perfect world, I would do that in a heartbeat.
I mean,
Gonna
you
be
gotta
the
think
mall
about
holding the
it.
fuck out.
Yo.
Finked out.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like at this point. It's like at this point with the Kardashians. Only way you gonna top that is like you gonna have to do something like have a baby with both of them.
Facts.
Yeah, that's
You might have to have a
crazy.
baby with both of them.
And I
I'd be
think
the nigga to
that's
do that.
possible.
Yeah, cause shit's so wicked. Yo, the mother got the shit so on
I
lockdown.
wear the mother out though. That's the
All
brand.
facts, my nigga. All facts.
Friend, what's her name?
All facts. Chris.
Yeah,
All
I
facts.
kind of be chilling because.
Wait, did you see when Boosie shouted her out?
Yes, yo.
You want Chris Jenner pussy? That pussy. That's vintage vagina right there.
Yeah,
That's like Nicole Murphy. I'd hit that too.
What?
Oh,
Nicole
Nicole
Murphy
Murphy's
bad
bad.
as shit.
Yo, she came up though, cause
Sick.
at one point in time she was.
Nicole bad as
Yeah.
shit.
But you
about
know
60
what?
Years old.
She one of them people that fine, like she like a fine wine. Cause the older she get, the better she getting.
she
You feel me? Cause back then she was cool, but
I
now
ain't
she's
gonna
a
lie.
fucking
Her
beast.
body.
She not gonna keep getting bad. Eventually, she's gonna start going back. I'm
Well,
gonna tell you the only
I think
one.
she gonna
the
keep
only
getting
the
better.
only lady I know that has not gone backward in no way, shape, or form is Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
I don't know what she
Yo.
does
Bassett,
or
she
how
kinda
she
look the
does.
same.
it.
She's
looked the same
vegan.
since,
She's
like, the
vegan,
90s.
and this bitch works out like no other. You see how she's cut? Like Shorty's like really.
she is cut.
She's like a fucking superhero. Like this
J-Lo,
bitch.
too.
Yeah,
Oh,
J-Lo
yeah,
too. That's good vintage vagina right there. That's that Puerto Rican Richard vagina, yo. Like
she's
shit is
sick with it.
ill.
Nah, man, but you know,
telling
it's
you.
almost about that time, man. Let the people know where they can get that music at. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
most definitely. You can go on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. Just search Justaaj JU$TAAJ. You can go on SoundCloud, do the same thing. Make sure you go get I Had To. That's my latest EP. And pay attention for I Had To video that's coming out next week. And yeah, that's gonna be on YouTube. So make sure y'all stay in touch. Follow me on all social media accounts: Instagram, Twitter, Justaaj410, JUSTAAJ 410. And I'm gonna follow you back and show love.
Good shit.
Thanks.
To kind of close things out, though, what do you want people to take away from the music, from the movement, from everything?
For my music, well, I try to give a lot of music with like content and like feeling and with emotion. So I just want people to relate to it. Like, you know, it's like with my song Solo. Everybody done felt like I got somebody switching sides on me. My girl, my man's, like whatever the case may be. So, you know, I make fun music too, but I really want people to like listen to me and feel it and be like, yo, he helped me get through my day, or like that shit really helped me get through that breakup, or that shit helped me get through that beef with my mom, or that loss that I just had.
Touching people.
Yeah, most definitely. I want it because that's the shit that's gonna last for forever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You have a bad day right now, nigga. You can go put on some old ass 50. You can go put on some old
For a
ass.
fact, I be
And
still
it-
bumping
yeah.
that trap or
And
die,
yeah,
nigga.
What's some old ass Jeezy?
Jeezy gets
Boy,
me
fuck your
through
bread, put
every
some old
fucking
Jeezy on
thing,
some old
yo.
Gotti on, like
Yo.
what? Make you wanna go run it up.
That's fucking dope, dog, man. Like, once again, we appreciate you coming to
I
Intune
appreciate
Radio.
y'all
Fuck
for
with us,
having
man.
me. For
You already
sure.
know what it is. Make sure y'all follow us at Intune_radio on IG. It's your boy City of Guys Philly. You can follow me at City of Guys Philly.
You already know it's your girl Alicia Lee, The Truth. Make sure you follow me on IG, Alicia Lee _The Truth. And make sure y'all come out tomorrow down City of Gods. We got Rio, single release party, Intune Radio. We're
Free
fucking
drinks.
hosting it. Free drinks, free food. Nothing costs to come to this shit. Yo, just come through, fuck with us 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. to 11.
Oh, 10. I'm sorry,
5
5
to
to 10.
10.
That shit probably go till midnight. You
Yeah.
know this niggas. We
Yeah.
gonna be crazy. On the flyer it say 5 to 10, but we gonna keep that shit going.
You
Yo,
said
you
Rio?
already Rio.
That's
yeah.
my nigga. I used to record him too. Shout out
Yeah,
Rio.
that's our nigga. Make sure you come through tomorrow. Show that man love. You're working hard out here.
Yeah, definitely check it out. And you can follow me at _Persian. It's Tina Yagani. Make sure you catch our show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Right here on RadioOnFire.com. And last words, yo, just everybody, if you ain't seen it, go see Roxanne on Netflix. That shit is hard. Roxanne.
seen that.
Gotta watch
I seen
it.
that
I
couple
just
Gotta
saw
watch
that
it.
shit today. That shit good. Y'all need to
I'ma
go see
take
that
your word.
shit.
I'ma take your
Y'all
word
need to
for
see
it.
that shit. So we out of here, man.